Welcome back to my series of videos that have slowly just degenerated into me playing Sword of the Stars 1, which is apparently a superior product to Sword of the Stars 2 in, most ways. Maybe that'll change in the future with the updates. Maybe. We've got a couple fairly important engagements coming up. Also, something to note is that the Lear are ranked second to us. We're the leaders of the game. Even though we've been fucking the Lear up and bombing their planets and shit. And their fleet isn't that impressive. The thing I'm most interested in is Solaris. Thanks to the Lear, we're not actually going to be able to make it in time for the big three-way engagement, everybody. I think that's kind of ironic, because I don't know if the Lear really helped or hurt their Zool allies here. Now, they could all be cruisers that are coming, in which case things are about to get really ugly considering our buds only brought destroyers to this fight. But I actually want to observe this battle instead of directing the two that I'm involved in. The one at Copernicus is fairly important, but with 40 of our friends' destroyers and 40 of our cruisers, the Lear here don't actually stand much of a chance. Let me think. It would be a chance to fight with the Mortigi, and they haven't really done much in this game, so maybe I'll take that up. Caladan is the next world we've arrived at. We can probably sim that. In fact, we might even get superior results to just fighting it out, because the Zool love things like boarding pods, and they love inflicting casualties on you. So I'm actually going to make a little bit of what could be seen as a controversial move. We're going to observe the three-way attack on Solaris instead of fighting our own damn battles. So in this turn, we put all of our faith into the computer. What could go wrong? We don't have any skin in this game yet, but our forces will be here next turn. Hopefully to clean up. Observing in the game looks a little weird since it's kind of a new addition. We're not having any fleet standing. Okay, so the Frontier Alliance is sandwiched between the attacking forces of Hivers and Zool. And all three of these sides hate each other, so hey. A pox on all your houses, motherfucker. It just evolves into a big old ball, which is typically what AI fights turn into. Just abject chaos. The Hivers might try to participate, but they've only got destroyers in this fight, which will maybe limit their effectiveness, although they could still take out the enemy's command control systems, which would be a fairly significant blow altogether. It's hard to even interpret how this battle is going. Looks like the Zool have a lot of destroyers, though. That's ugly business. So many lasers, it's like Star Wars or some shit in here. Very exciting. I've got this on 2x just for my own sanity, frankly. Also, it's notable that this planet appears to be uninhabited. Or if it is, then nobody's going for the bombing. Alright, I've got to turn into regular speed just for frame rate's sake. Although this game still friggin' runs better than Sword of the Stars 2. And frankly, it looks amazing if you look at all the little detail work and shit. They did a really good job of this game. And even the crappiest rollout for the sequel can't take that away though. These are some brave destroyers, I gotta say. Going against fucking Zool, who are like pretty much the entire universe's worst nightmare. Now that a lot of the participants have died off, the frame rate is looking a little better. And of course the AI in this game is actually pretty dumb when it comes to tactical combat, which is why they're flying their gate ship directly towards the main body of the enemy. Frankly, if the Hydras are going to stay out of the way and sit at their gate, that might have been a much more effective tactic. It's hard to tell though, everybody's just getting fucked up. And I think a tanker went up or some shit. Well, I guess if they were at their gate ship, then they were at the end of their road. Yeah, it looks like the Zul pretty much won that, everybody. Although at what cost, viewers?
System update.
At what cost?
We've got bad guys.
Damn right we do. Okay. At Copernicus? Well, it was taken care of. It looks like our friends lost some destroyers, and it looks like our fleet got banged up, which is obviously to be expected. We lost 14 ships. Of them, the majority were destroyer-class vessels, whereas the enemy lost all but 3 ships, and they were all cruisers. So this loss rate actually reflects really well on our alliance. This was a really devastating blow. Their general has fallen! A cutting, bro! And meanwhile, at this random hapless Zul world, well, things went pretty well. Wiped their fleet. We lost 3 ships, and they were Stormers, which were basically the main body of our fighters. But it's probably okay. And one of our cruisers lost its engine section.
Repair ship deployed.
Which sucks because now we are going to have to refuel it.
Let's go, people! We've got a lot of thirsty ships here.
And our fuel capacity is already looking pretty weak. We've got 32 light years on this fleet, which means we need to make it back to a friendly world in 32 light years. Which is kind of a problem considering we've buried them up to the hilt in enemy territory. And I don't think they can survive if they just try to hold a position. So I'm not sure what exactly we should do in this situation. Because their capital is right there. It's 8.3 light years away. But then once we hit that, we would have to get out of here, and that would require at least 2 jumps. The transit from Archon to Lero is 4.8, and from Lero to Sumer is 4.8 as well. I believe that we'll be able to make the jump here and then fall back to the Sumer system, which is still in enemy territory, but I think we'll be able to run out some tankers from one of these systems, even Wazin, to get them the fuel they need to fall back. Fuel concerns are actually becoming very acute this game. That's interesting.
Aye, Commander. We will have those ships out in no time.
Normally I don't like anything centered around scarcity of resources. It's just something that bugs me. But in this instance, I don't know. I find myself not minding it as much. Solaris pretty much, all 3 sides almost negated each other. There's no way that Zul fleet is going to be able to stand against us. And after we've wiped them, we'll have somewhere around 30 light years left on our capacity. And we could easily hit down below, or we could hit Mira and then Monoshu. and skip back up to our territory that way. You know, I like that plan. If we can keep up this slash and burn campaign, we can maybe try to negate the fact that the enemy has more territory than us. Oh, also a quick note on the Frontier Alliance, they're so screwed. I kind of figured that would happen eventually. Okay, let's focus on actual stuff that's happening.
Navigation, set course.
Time to start routing all of our war construction down to Wazen again. In fact, I almost wish I could set up rally points and literally just let the construction flow. Before we build anything further though, there's some cruiser designs that I'd like to take a look at just for a moment. The Stormer Mark II. I actually feel that a heavy driver on the heavy mount would probably be a pretty badass idea.
Design entered into naval archives.
That's really all I wanted to do right now. Okay. Sorry, I'm stopping and starting the video a lot. My computer's having minor crashing issues. I suspect it's related to overheating, but then it crashes for no reason and proves me wrong, so I don't. The Lear coming with reinforcements, 7 ships, assuming they're all cruisers, which at this stage of the game is still overly pessimistic.
Whew. Okay.
Then we're
Try
still
and be
probably
more
good.
careful out there, though.
This is a badass fleet. This is 40 cruisers. Oh, 36 now. In fact, we've done our business here. The civilians are destroyed. I think we can move about 2/3 of our fleet away. So what I'm gonna do is leave the destroyer command ship along with our generalists and our more damaged stormers. I'll leave a few more. Just to take care of business down there. Yeah, 10 cruisers should be able to hold the line. There's only one repair and salvage vessel here, and I'm gonna move them away. Once again to Wazen.
Navcom programmed.
It'll take 4 turns to transit. We're getting faster at least. I want to build more ships. The good thing is our budget is still showing that it can support like 3-4 times the navy we have built up. That's good.
Construction project initiated.
Because I can just do that and laugh to the bank. Okay. I don't really use the stats screen much, do I? Sector 7. How about we get everybody working as many routes as they can? Except for Tyrannus, yeah. Interesting. We're doing trade with allies. That's cool. Azar was the one we just founded. It doesn't really have the capacity yet. Although it's... Oh, Azar is looking impressive enough to get some defenses. As for the sector, it needs more freighters. Well, congratulations on your new build orders, bro. Not you, Wazen. Oh yeah, all my monies. Whatever, they're going for a good cause. Hey, Pascal. Okay, you're making stormers. Quite a large volume of them. I think the homeworld should be doing that too.
Construction order placed, Commander.
I think you should be doing slightly less. Yeah. There we go. That is our build yourself LDPs. There you go.
Shipyards getting up.
Okay, and we can finally end this turn. Wait. Oh. No, I guess we're okay. 3 Lear ships here. They're dead. Caledon. Nobody made it here in time to save this world. Should be simple. Huh. A Hyper Cruiser made it out. I wonder if they chose to retreat. They're gonna set up a gate.
System update.
Oh man, they set the gate
We've
up.
got bad guys.
They set that gate up with their final ship. That's hilarious. We took no losses because it was a sim. In a real battle, we wouldn't have been that lucky. Alright, nobody got their engines shot out from under them. And we didn't lose any ships at all.
Repair ship deployed.
We've got 1 tanker. So yeah, we can be their capital. No, that's not their capital. Okay. 8.3 to here. Oh, stunning math. Another 8.3 to Archon. That's 16.6 to get here. And then we can either head this way or this way. Maybe I'll head this way just to kill Lucis too. So that'll be another 3.6. And then from Lucis to Peck is 4.1. And at that point we've entered... No, we haven't. The astrogation. Anyway, the first step is to attack their capital. And then we'll profit somehow.
Drives to full.
Whatever, I can't help but feel that taking out their capital would be a really nice thing to do. Well, I mean, nice in terms of skillful, not in terms of, you know. I suspect the Zool view us as rather mean. Alright, we have 27. Let's go this way. Yeah.
Navcom program.
We could keep picking on the Frontier Alliance, but they're already screwed. Yes, I know that in like half the movies that have ever been made, failing to finish off someone when they're down has ended up biting someone in the ass. I'm not worried.
Yes, sir. Fleet on heading Alpha.
We'll get those tankers ready. I like how the Hivers are still expanding their gate network. It's very nice. Okay. I'm taking way too much time per turn. Again. Whatever, these later turns are complex. Take all the damn time I need. Scout ships arrives at
System
Vila.
update.
We have an enemy fleet on our scopes.
Ah, yes. Additional freighters are required, yeah. We're still getting more out of our trade. And we're finally almost run out of money. No, wait, where are those? 7 ships are coming here. Oh. Oh, we knew about that. Pascal, good job.
Fleet moving out.
These are the kind of numbers that make me proud to be Terran.
Navigation, set course.
Tyrannus has almost finished its platforms. There's a bunch of worlds over here that have pretty ideal climate hazards for us. I'm specifically thinking about Argos, Sligia, Kanjaro, and Ilmatar. In fact, let's send these guys up to Stygia and take it.
Engines to power, aye.
If these guys honestly aren't going to expand here, and they're sitting on so much money that if they wanted to, they could, it's frankly, it's disappointing to see our allies acting this way. I'm kind of hoping they'll get better as time goes on. Canopus. Canopies. Huh. That's weird. I guess our ships are just passing through. Whatever, go ahead and kill them. Meanwhile, at Mira, we encounter resistance. Will it be enough to break our stalwart task force? I know this won't stop us.
System update.
Intruder fleet!
That didn't go so well. Well, sort of. Yeah, I should have ran that battle. Killed a lot of people. We have a large abundance of bullshit. Also, we'd appear to have lost our tanker capacity, interestingly enough.
Phew. Okay. Try and be more careful out there, though.
We can't make it back to friendly territory. Well, we sorta can. We can get back to Solaris,
Aye,
which is
sir.
connected to... No...
Canceling commands.
We can get back here, which is connected via gate,
Fleet moving out.
and we can send a pair of tankers to go help.
Navigation, set
How
course.
about the battle here?
Repair ship deployed.
Prism. Well, we killed about half the people there. It looks like the battle went pretty well. We lost some of our cruisers, but the planet is now ripe for the bombing. Sounds good. We're probably gonna stay there for next turn. Yeah. And nothing the enemy has is really gonna stop us. Things didn't go so well down here. I know I sound heartbroken about it, don't I?
Shipyards getting
These
up.
tankers have a combined range of 253 light years if I only sent them. Of course, the problem is I need to not just send them. I'm gonna send the tankers to... if I position them at Nishni,
Navcom
they'll be 5 light years closer to our boys. And right near the enemy. Whatever, I'll risk it. And regret it later, no doubt. That friggin... Ugh. Hopefully our buds will deign to stay here long enough to help us. Prism. So we need additional pylons and freighters. Yeah, I mean, you can really jack the trade if you're interested in that. And I am. Everybody should be, really. If you're not building freighters, why not? There we go. There's all our money right down the shitter. We could get antimatter any turn now.
Yes, sir. Fleet on
By the way, if
Alpha.
I keep saying that, that's the most surefire way to ensure that it goes over budget. Like, all the way over budget.
Aye, sir.
Sadly enough. He wants a Matar. Fine with me, I suppose. I want you to expand to all this stuff, genius. Whatever. Meanwhile, at the enemy homeworld, alright, this time...
System update.
Ships incoming.
Tell me we didn't lose anybody. No, we didn't. Man. They have zero infrastructure on that planet. And most of all their people were killed. Horribly. And nobody lost their engines still.
Phew. Okay. Try and be more careful
Anybody
out
who
there,
loses
though.
their engines, I might have to ditch them. Depending, I'll have to work out the math again. Alright, trade is up to 800,000 a turn. That's just so insane. It's the reason we're doing okay in research at all. Having a gate down here is probably going to be pretty useful, all things considered. Anything else of note happened recently? Oh, well, the task force arrived down here. This is pretty much a ready-made fleet. In fact, my original plan was to have them, the guys who killed the enemy homeworld, move down and rendezvous with tankers. But why bring them to the tankers when I can bring tanking to them? And also a gigantic can of ass whoop as reinforcements. I don't know if this thing actually just straight out tells me the refuel capacity we have. I'm guessing it's got to be pretty impressive. Alright, yeah. I like my plan. Take everybody. And let's rock.
Engines to power, aye.
There's one enemy ship going there. That's not even... If we go via this route, we can fuck the enemy up more. Screw it. Alright. Lucis in 3 turns?
Drives to full.
How about you guys? You could be at Lucis in 2 turns. Oh, well, you'll need a turn to finish bombing, so... The 2 fleets will converge on Lucis in 3 turns, if they don't all die. Look at me, so hopeful. Maybe they won't die? Alright. There's our money. Meanwhile, like Copernicus, stuff happened. They think they can stop us.
System update.
That would be funny if it weren't so sad. Oh, we finally eradicated Prism. Good, and their capital has switched to Zamara. Funny how these things work out. I bet exterminating their capital has a profound effect. Actually, do Zul even have morale? Probably not.
Phew. Okay. Try and be more
Alright,
careful
this
out
stormer
there, though.
needs fuel. And we are completely out of fuel. Well, we're out of extra fuel. Most of our ships have tanking capacity. What's coming here? A destroyer? Nah. We are gonna leave this stormer behind in a brilliant rearguard action.
Aye, sir.
Don't worry, we'll come back for him. That's probably the way we're gonna go on our fleet's campaign, maybe? Probably. Oh, Mark III. No, they wouldn't get there in time. Well, now they know where to expect our attacks. I'm definitely enjoying this war more than the last Let's Play. I gotta admit, that was just a tragedy. Okay, we're almost up to 1 million. Just going crazy with trade sometimes is the way to go, guys. Yeah. It's pretty beautiful. Oh, now my computer doesn't switch off. So you know it's gotta be the overheating. Man, I didn't talk about Sword of the Stars 2 almost at all this video. Oh well. Our valiant rear guard is gonna fight. Oh sure, let's end the episode with a battle. Mono a mono.
Yes, sir. Fleet, engage at close range.
The Zul want peace. Yes, even the Zul will try to sue for peace if they realize they're so
Target
screwed.
data received. All ships, full pursuit.
It's kinda cool. You don't see the AI try to run much, actually. They usually reserve that for the direst times. Whoa. This feels so good.
Yes, sir. Fleet, engage at close range.
Zul ships are tough, though.
System
No one can take that away from them.
We have made a breakthrough, Commander.
Antimatter is ours, everybody. Turn 77. I could have got it faster, but not by much. And yeah. So what new avenues of discovery did that open up? Subspace pathing. Accelerator amplification? Oh my, impactors. Yes. Plus it just improves our mass drivers generally.
This project could be the big breakthrough you have been looking for.
That's what I'm hoping. So next time on my series of videos slash let's play slash bitching about Sword of the Stars 2, we'll continue to take it to the enemy, make more money, do more research. You know, the 4X stuff.